Coach Wong, do you know him? He was first seen in fellow YouTuber Sunless Khan's oldest videos, and was known as the coach to Sunless. He is also known as Colonel Wong, but I'll just refer to him as Wong for this video. He appeared in quite a few of the videos for Sunless, but mostly disappeared after the video Chant for the Haters and Wong. For the most part, it is a mystery on why Wong left the scene, as he was rarely seen from again, and there is next to no information about it. To get to the bottom of this, however, we must start at the beginning. Is a 23-year-old guy with a lot of talent, such as playing Rocket League and being a semi-professional Rocket League player. Contrary to some people's beliefs, he is not Chinese, he's Canadian, as stated in his Twitch description. Wong has a Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch account. His YouTube having an archive of highlights and montages from a couple years back. This includes Rocket League, Battlefield 3, and even Robot Roller Derby Disco Dodgeball. I know, that's a mouthful. His Twitch having some clips from 2016, nothing that we can get out of that, and his Twitter having 0 posts by him, only recent retweets. More on that later. It can be assumed that before Rocket League, Wong played shooters such as Battlefield and PUBG. This is because in 2008, a little known channel with his exact name was created. The account lay dormant for 5 years, at least in the video department. This account was probably just used to comment and like videos until then, but on January 29th, 2013, the first video, and possibly only video, was uploaded. It was simply titled around 20 seconds long. It was just a cool snipe on the popular Battlefield 3, but this little video led me to write a paragraph about it, so take that for what you will. A smaller detail that might be overlooked is when Google searching Wong's real name, there is a banner of a few characters in a wintry setting that is linked to his Twitter. Through image searching and common knowledge, we know that this is PUBG. Now that we have an idea of what games Wong used to play, this raises the question, why choose Rocket League? Now, to be honest, we're not really sure. As I said earlier, not much is known about the guy. We don't know if he started on console, PC, if he played SARP, etc. But what we can do is theorize. I believe that Wong started playing the way almost all of us started playing. Someone told us about the game, or we found a YouTube rabbit hole and became hooked. This is a simple solution, so why not tackle the bigger question, when did Wong start playing Rocket League? While researching what platform Wong originally played Rocket League on, I discovered some vital information that may lead into some insight on when he began playing. Looking back at Wong's old YouTube and the one video on it, we can see the screen name G on the left. Through some googling, I managed to find his Jiffy Cat account. I know, weird thing to uncover, but this will make sense. For those who don't know, Jiffy Cat is a GIF sharing platform like Jiffy or something, but that's besides the point. Through his Jiffy Cat account, we see a plethora of Rocket League videos, going all the way back to his first posted video in September 7, 2017. In this video, we see a rather skillful backboard double tap. This gives us some insight on when he started playing Rocket League based on a skill to progression ratio, and that him playing PUBG doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Anyways, based on a rough estimate, if Wong hits his double tap in September 2017 this skillfully, we can infer that he started anywhere from mid-2015 to mid-2016. Also, for those who are wondering, I believe that he is and always was playing on PC. I believe that this is where Wong would normally post his clips from here up to September 11, 2019. His final clip was almost an incredible goal, aptly titled Almost Insane Goal GIF.
Hannah, did you get use gig?
Did I get YouTube? Yeah.
Yes.
Disappointing, right? If only he was playing ones instead of twos. Sunless said in another video that he and Coach Wong met after playing a really good game together in some casual twos. This must have been sometime in May of 2017, as by the time Why You Suck at Rocket League 2 came out, Sunless had made his first reference, seeing that he, quote-unquote,
I met a ridiculous Canadian bastard who carried me to champion by flicking our opponents to death right before my eyes.
This quite obviously shows Wong is a pretty good player. The two would team up in a number of videos, taking upon the roles of Wong being the coach and Sunless being the apprentice. Fun fact, if you're an OG Sunless fan, you would know about Clan Taco. No, Wong is not and was not a part of Clan Taco. Wong seemed to give Sunless a buddy, if you will, for his videos. This would consist of Wong and Sunless doing some regular gameplay videos, Sunless referencing Wong and why he suck at Rocket League, and then both reviewing weird games such as Disc Jam and Ball 3D, things like that. Along the way, Wong also made a Twitter and Twitch account, although he doesn't use them. Maybe there was an effort or thought at some point. To put a long story short, things went well for the two until the video Chant for the Haters and Wong was released on November 1st, 2017. In this video, we witnessed Sunless getting champion? Getting carried to champion? That's debatable. But anyways, this video is the last real reference to Coach Wong on the SunlessCon channel. The rest is basically a mystery. We're not sure what happened between Sunless and Wong besides the fact that Wong went semi-professional. He joined the Rocket League team Mirage from July 9, 2017 to September 14, 2017, but it's unclear what happened after. He may have been inspired to join Mirage after his tournament on July 2, 2017, in which he made it to the finals of the tournament but lost. The tournament was called King of the Hill of Rocket League Night, 2nd Anniversary, RL, Quebec. He played in one more tournament for Mirage before he left on September 14, 2017. The tournament took place on September 20th to 21st. In this tournament, he lost by 1 point in the finals with Mirage Oasis. That was not the end of his tournaments though. He played a total of 23 tournaments, with his final taking place on January 12th to 13th with the team. It was a giant tournament named The tournament had 551 attendees and 156 teams. Wong and his team 49th out of those 156. They went to DreamHack Montreal in 2018 and did some not very publicized tournaments. Wong still plays Rocket League today, sitting around Grand Champion 1 to 2 and 2s, which seems to be his main game mode. He is also sort of active on Twitter, retweeting Rocket League giveaways and other random posts occasionally. Other than that, we don't know why they split up or anything really. However, it is rather easy to theorize the possibilities. Let's rate some of these ideas. Theory 1. Sunless and Wong broke up. The theory here is that Wong and Sunless had some sort of conflict, therefore removing chemistry during the two videos. Now I'm going to be completely honest, this is kind of stupid for a couple reasons. 1. If there was conflict, why not save that in a Twitter post? And 2. In Coach Wong's last YouTube video, SunlessCon commented on it. This may seem like nothing until you realize this comment was posted mid-March 2018, way after all the other events. I'll rate this theory 1 out of 10 numbers. Theory 2. The student has now become the master. Thinking back to the champ video, if you pay attention during the entire video, Wong is at champion 1. This means that once Sunless reaches champ, they will be on the same rank. Thinking about how Wong is a coach, it would be hard to teach somebody who is already on the same rank as you, don't you think? Plus, it would be labeled as a monumental point in the channel's history where Sunless would no longer need Wong's help. This theory sounds much more plausible, mostly because I was expecting worse compared to the last theory, but this one could actually make sense. However, if you've seen any of Wong's clips from the time, you can tell that Sunless still has a lot to work on to be on Wong's level. Also, in a video before this, it is revealed that Wong plays on a different account to play twos with Sunless. This means that Wong's rank is plausible, as he pretty much plays with Sunless 100% of the time with his account. Overall though, the series is well constructed and can make sense if some plot holes are filled. Rating this series 7 out of 10, Justin, RLCS, this is Rocket League goals. The third and final theory that will be deconstructed here is that Wong didn't like the publicity. If you think about it, Wong is pretty much to himself with his socials. He didn't do much to connect with others, and most of his appearances on the internet was with Sunless. In a Twitter reply to one user, Sunless said sometime in 2018 that Wong was relatively shy. This also leads me to believe that this is why Wong's Twitter only has retweets, his YouTube only having a few montages and random clips, and his Twitch, I assume, having next to no streams. Finally, when Sunless and Wong split, Wong basically disappeared, to further prove that there was no mention of Wong leaving after that fateful day, as he was making a quiet exit. This is the most likely of the theories, because after October of 2019 there was absolutely nothing that you could find of Wong. Rating this theory 10 out of 10 SunlessCon broken Xbox controllers. Now we did try to contact Wong to see if we could ask him where he disappeared to, but there was never a response. We also emailed and tweeted to Sunless, but no response. The only response that we did get was from Sunless's mods on Discord, and none of them knew where he went, proving Wong completely disappeared. Thank you for watching till the end. Me and my friend Ryan have been researching since October 22nd to find information for this video, and I recorded for 4 hours and edited for 7. If you would like to see me live, my Twitch is in the description, and you'll see me often streaming with my friends. And also, Mr. Wong, if you're reading this, I'm always down to play some twos. Just hit me up on my Discord, which is also in the description. Until next time, thank you for watching, and see ya. You even waited this long, so I'll show you some clips of editing that proved it took like super long. It was terrible, pretty much. It sucked. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Okay. Basically. I can't. Clip it.
One day you gon' be the big
What was that noise?